weights. Let's talk about what you want to talk about constantly. About different positions that you can lift weights in. Yeah, I was doing a squatting position that enhances your breasts. I'm doing breast push-ups. I'm doing natural.
If you look at the show map, that's not happening for another 30 minutes.
Oh, fuck the list,
That's
dude.
what we're talking about.
Fuck the list.
That's in B-Block.
Oh, Jesus Christ. First of all, you know what's funny about this is you also try to lift weights. You're just very bad at it.
I didn't
you had
try
a
to
2-week
lift weights.
period where some Italian man was like softly caressing your body, teaching you how to deadlift.
What's a softly caressing my body? There's no helping me with positive reinforcement, and that's actually what I respond to most. Not people saying that I'm a fraud in the style of some sort of African. It was not a compliment.
It was a compliment,
Oh,
dude.
fuck off.
First of all, you're
I
from
miss
Africa.
so much.
You're from Africa.
I miss Stop.
Stop would be agreeing with me, you fucking retard.
Yeah, it's true.
What you
Yes,
think?
that's
You
fine.
think it's Stop?
You're right.
And you'd be like, we gotta stop being mean to Africa.
It's fine,
It's not that he doesn't have a spot.
No, he has no spine. Well, it's just covered in fat.
Yeah, Stop is actually originally 6'7", but his body decalcified his spine to make way for more wind.
All the cartilage in his body has been eaten as a means of sustenance.
I wonder what his bones look like. Sometimes I look at him and I just imagine his skeleton while we're talking, and it's in a very cartoon way. It starts just an inch below the surface of his skin.
Oh yeah,
you know.
yeah.
He's got a thick layer. His skeleton just looks like Pete, Goofy's friend.
Yeah, but Pete was massive. At least you can sell that kind of body type for 6'5". Like a Samoan. Hey, it was a Samoan cat. It was a big Samoan.
Is Pete a cat or a dog?
Oh, maybe it was a dog.
I could never tell. Because I feel like Pete was a cat, but then the son was a dog.
Pete's son? Yeah. Goofy how to be a bit more like a disciplinarian.
Yeah. Stop. Thank God it was that drywall job.
Oh yeah, he wanted to turn it into one of his gay photos.
It would have been a gay photo shoot. There were a bunch of candy wrappers stuck in the wall. It was drying.
Chocolate.
I'm gonna get that surge real quick for Jake. You guys can go on for a second. I feel like you guys have
Oh yeah.
It's a rather combative podcast.
It's always combative.
It's always combative.
It's
You gotta come,
baby.
You gotta come with your brass. You gotta let come for a sweet fight.
You gotta come with all these.
I just wasn't sure where I should jump in. Like if I should just.
You should defend B. That's what you should do.
That wasn't. That wasn't my inclination at all. I'm not. Top Adam, is that too mean?
No, what you should do. Yes, it is too mean. And what you should do is this can. That's perfectly chill.
If there's one thing true about me is I know how to exactly chill a nice can of soda.
Freezer chill soda.
Yeah.
Flash chill.
30 minutes on top of the ice cream tray. Just cold air.
Let's see, for one can, which is all zero.
Oh, yeah.
But it's got no fat.
That was boring. Something about breast development.
Yeah, you do breast push-ups or something.
I don't do
know.
breast push-ups.
Oh, I'm so tired, dude. I can't do a set at the show tonight. I've been doing breast push-ups all day. It's a thing that happens.
Please.
No, you've been trying to make your breasts larger with heavy weight.
I literally don't do any
That'd
exercise.
be cool if you had big tits, though.
Please.
Yeah, it would be.
That would kick ass. Why do you think that's not cool, Adam?
I don't think it's.
I
I think it's
have your own
fine for him
tits.
to do whatever he wants.
Transphobic.
For me to, that's not transphobic.
He's a transphobic person. He doesn't like men with breasts.
What do I say?
Which
No.
in African culture would be seen as wise.
Yes, you have
It's
wealth.
true. It's true.
I'm trying to dispute you in the context of native African culture.
Right, yeah.
And in that way, seeing you as a liar and a cheat, you're actually sort of this mystic, Oh,
I feel bad now. I thought I got brain fluid from that guy.
You know, bone through
I
his
guess
nose.
not. I just
You know,
kind of
he's
killed him for
sniffing
no
out
reason.
chicken feathers and just that's all.
That's okay, fine. But speaking of me being a cheat, Nick and I picked up a sofa yesterday.
Oh, we did. We got to talk about that sofa.
Yeah, we gotta
Lay it
talk
on
about
me.
the sofa.
You got this sofa on Craigslist, $500. It's $10,000 sofa. You got $500 from some rich lady, or for free from just this giant Corella DeVille mansion, brownstone house.
It was incredible, that apartment.
She's got just like a toilet, like a loose toilet in there.
Yeah, open concept floor plan
Yeah,
toilet.
there's just a toilet sitting there, but like a spiral staircase, 2 floors.
It was incredible.
These big doors that you needed a special tool to unlock from the top. There was like 35-foot ceilings in there.
I'm just gonna keep killing these motherfuckers until I find what I need. Hold on.
And fucking is pretty fun for poor people. Rich people are too weird and neurotic to really enjoy.
Rich people do dumb shit like sell a $10,000 couch for $500 on Craigslist.
I think I'm gonna sell the couch.
Yeah.
It's too big.
Yeah,
And you know what? I'm gonna sell it for
why would I give you
Reflection is used to imply the stinginess, right?
Thank you.
That's not stinginess, that's good business.
Thank you. I am good at business.
Stinginess would be you're not allowed to sit on my couch. Excuse me, it's $10 to sit on the couch because it's lowering the value of it every time you sit on it. That that's annoying behavior. It is making a smart play. That's what I'm concerned with. Anytime I see any deal, I say, "What's the play here?
What's the play? What's the smart money? What's the smart money on?
What's
They
the
always say
smart
that.
money on the couch?" And
Yeah.
the couch is that rich lady, you know, or softly.
I
guess
did have
caressed
sort of
out
a
by that-
fantasy. I like went to
by
go
that-
check
Putting
out
the patients out of their
Nice
misery.
Indian man, but very smooth, soft, silky
Yeah,
arm
yeah,
hair.
and tits.
Yeah, just breast, just a triangle-titted.
The fuck is this guy doing?
Soft arm hair. Vegetarian. That's why they're all like that. No, I mean, they don't eat. Yeah, all the estrogen,
This DLC? Yeah. This indeed is DLC.
You see a bunch of flowers.
fucking packaging.
When I went over though, and she opened up, you know, she had that completely empty, rich part. She walked me through it, and then she led me up the spiral staircase. The only thing in the apartment was that couch. I really was hoping, like, that she would rape me right there and then. Just with
Adam
the money.
thinks that every woman wants to have sex with him.
I don't think that every woman wants to have sex with me. I think that there is a vibe thing that is discernible with some women.
He's like that. He's like what women want. You know,
Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
Or, the only thing women think is that they want to fuck Mel Gibson.
Oh, that movie about that schizophrenic man?
Yeah.
He's just
You know, it's
talking
funny,
to
it's a
himself
movie
all over.
I
where
like
you
that
can- you
movie.
can
I don't think it's
hear-
that bad.
You can hear Mel Gibson's thoughts, and it's not just filled with racial slurs.
Yeah.
That'd be a
big
better
fan.
movie. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a copy of What Women Want, and I'm going to re-edit it and title it What Mel Gibson Thinks. And we're just going to hear his internal monologue the whole movie.
There's a fedora dance sequence in the middle of it where he's Nancy Sinatra and doing like Showtime hat flips. It's
Well,
pretty impressive.
We'll redo the scene where he's fucking that woman and she's saying that his dick is small in her head, and he goes into the bathroom and he has to have like a pep talk to make his dick bigger, and which works somehow.
What's the movie he can hear women's thoughts?
Yeah.
Wait, you make his dick bigger?
yeah.
What? Gypsy curse?
I know,
Happened to
the
him at
movie
the
should-
beginning of the movie?
It should be called The Man Who Can Make His Dick Bigger. Man. But no, you just redo that scene, but it's like he's.
Oh yeah, I already killed these
It's
guys.
like,
I'm
This
retarded.
reminds me of how much better it was that time I found and he's like, yeah. He goes to the bathroom and he's just screaming the N-word in there. She's like, "Are you all right?" He comes back out and he's got like, you know, he's Frankensteined off or something. Right, he jumped out the window and assaulted some black homeless guy.
And he
stitched his dick
yeah.
onto his.
Yeah.
And
Wow, you could do
I'm
that.
retarded,
I could
and
edit
Loke
that scene
agrees.
into the movie.
Wow.
I'm retarded as fuck, brother. I got them mental issues.
Mel Gibson, dick that he stole off of Prison Bird. Perfect man.
And then he just did 2-hour rapes.
Yeah, what women want.
Great.
See, that was very funny and not on your list. Let me just add that.
Yeah, I know. The list
Alright,
is
we
just
gotta
there
go
just
back
in case,
down.
You know, we forget to talk about fitness or smart plays in the business world. Speaking of smart
We gotta hit the elevator.
segment into our obligatory notes review. How do you guys feel about the notes so far? Are they good, bad?
I think the notes are I think if we in the last episode, I think we were too orthodox.
It's not you. We know that. But hang on. Here's the
Shit.
thing on the notes that I wanted to talk
This
about.
way.
The cops haven't shot anyone in a while, and I can't think of a single instance in the Trump administration of unarmed black guy being
Alright,
shot.
so I went that way to start, so now we go this way.
Fix the problem. No one's giving him credit for that. I mean, we're almost like a year in now, and there hasn't been a single Trayvon incident.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, I've been left and right.
Said that every said they're secret friends.
Darren Wilson, his
Yeah.
boy.
Aaron Wilson, bro. That guy's from where I live, basically. That whole incident only happened like 15 minutes away from where I live. Holy shit.
There was a story I just read about that. In West Texas, all these. Bullshit. Texas has all these towns in West Texas, all over Texas. Yeah, mostly around Dallas, but it's like
East Texas is the real fucked up part.
What do you mean?
Just like that's where like Fighter is.
Oh, yeah, the racist, yeah. But I'm talking about these towns in Texas where, like, they've been farmland forever, and then in the last 20 years... Oil or something? Oil and tech and shit, but then they just, like, decide to make a town, you know, and then it's a town that attracts, like, millionaires. Yeah. So it's, like, half ranch families, and then half, like, multi-millionaires. It just,
why does it attract millionaires?
Because Texas is like, there's no income tax for starters. So you
and
keep
one
way
day a
more
year,
money.
there's no police.
They do a purge.
I would move there.
Texas.
Like the desert and just like started so weird, like states right now. Everyone just wants to be sitting like alone with guns just pointed in all directions and shit.
Yeah. Are there more Mexican people in West Texas?
You know you have enough property where you can take a sniper rifle and fire it in any direction from the middle of your property and not go to jail.
Yeah.
That's how much property.
You might be white.
Yeah.
Might be Whitford.
You might be a retard. If you have an extra chromosome in your brain, you might be a retard. If you put another man's penis in your ass, Jeff Foxworth. Says Fagsworth.
He probably says that, right? Of course he does. All those guys, that's like the subtext of the entire
so there's these football teams where, like, they always interview the moms, too. The moms are the best. It's like a story about, like, the son the school not providing the right year's textbook. She delivers with the same it's like, my son was violently sodomized in the locker room. It's always that same level of concern parent tone, and you hear it more often than not. That's what the moms like, I'm sorry, I just don't think my son should be sodomized by the teachers. It just sounds like she doesn't give a shit because you don't give a shit about 90% of the things that woman complains about. You know, like, it shouldn't have pizza for lunch. That's not a healthy choice. My son should be bent over a radiator and fucked by the assistant coach. I'm sorry, that's just my personal opinion.
Why is it always a
Gambling, go. Very
It's
well,
just
let me.
perfect. It's waist height. You think about what's in a basement, you know, an old box of clothes hangers.
Not a bucket?
No.
Upturned bucket?
That's too short. A radiator is at waist height. If you're gonna get bent over something in a basement, it's either a radiator or one of those like horizontally positioned hot water heaters.
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
It doesn't, like, float. You know, fly off the tongue.
Yeah, to get rigged on hot water.
It'd be an old ping pong table.
Yeah.
You know, the hood
Yeah, there are a lot of things you
the
can
hood
get
of
bent
a
over.
Buick. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like that song, 50 Ways
to rape.
Yeah.
someone.
to Rape and Rob.
That'd be in hot water music.
Yeah.
That's
So
I'm gonna try the Chicago out. I've never actually used it.
Over a table, Mabel. Over a radiator. Johnny Yater. That's pretty fun. A lot of rape jokes this episode. I feel like that's not my fault.
Need a blood rock.
Council elections are coming up. It's an article in the New York Times today.
They're still doing that?
Yeah, the local elections. Check out these people's names. We got Helen Rosenthal, Marjorie Velasquez, Francisco Moya, Carlos Menchaca, and Keith Powers. I know who I'm voting for.
Is it Keith Powers?
Of course. Look at that name.
Yeah,
What a
look at that
disappointing
face.
face.
Look at his face, man.
Yeah, I know. He looks like the brain from Pinky and the Brain. And he kind of looks like Pinky too a little bit. Looks like both of them. So what I'm saying is this man looks like a rat.
Oh, I need 12 fucking
I
blood
don't know.
tinge.
One of those like positions, those Sim
God
City
damn it.
politician positions.
Can't even use it yet.
Remember you play Sim City and they have the newspaper come up sometimes? And you're like, what the fuck? I'm not reading.
I feel like-
I'm trying to game. I feel like, dude, don't make me read news.
Yeah.
I feel like game here.
Or like in Kingdom Hearts, they make you get a job at the beginning of the game. You're like in the game and you have to go to work.
I didn't play Kingdom Hearts.
Is that with like Mickey Mouse?
Yeah, it's like what if Final Fantasy was even gay? How do we gay up Final Fantasy? Oh yeah, we'll put Donald Duck in it.
It's cool. Like the problem is, it's cool as shit for like one level, and then the next level, you're just like, you have to help Winnie the Pooh get like some honey out of a pot. You're like, but I just fought a dragon, and all this cool shit was happening. You can't get more of the game.
Yeah,
And it's like not violent because it's like baby characters.
Yeah, it's for babies.
You
It's a
know,
game for babies.
there's some
Yeah, I
cool
only
shit.
do sports games because I'm a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're
I'm
gonna
gonna do some
talk about
fucking
this article for a second.
soul
Because
farming
it's
so we can
still-
use the Chicago.
skim through it while looking for shit
I want to
to-
use a different weapon.
the notes with is this idea that it says right here like as politicians in Washington slash budgets.
I'll be right back. I need to grab a drink.
Governments are forced to pick up the pieces. I really don't like this idea that politicians are somehow like, those are the heroes. Those are the people that actually work with, individuals and they care about people. They're not the showmen like the big time politicians.
Yeah.
And it's like, yes, they are. They're just unsuccessful.
Yeah, but I feel like
They're all trying to be the same kind of fucking.
yeah, they want to be those guys.
But it's bullshit.
But I feel like the city, like New York, like Wyoming is like 500,000 people. Like New York is like 8 million, 9 million people. It's a
Is it that
huge
many,
job. It's a huge.
So
I
what
mean,
you're
like,
saying is we got to kill some of these people.
yeah, I'm saying we need to get down to Wyoming size. No, I mean like
You know what I like to call it? Wyoming. Why don't
Yeah,
you
like
live there?
why?
Take that.
Actually, it's very nice there.
I bet it is.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it's crazy.
Small
Ah.
ones, the Rockaway, North Dakota.
Alright, let's do
That's
this.
supposed to be real nice. It's a booming town. It's like the crypto.
Well, that's because the gas.
Yeah.
And rent is like for like a studio is like $5,000 a
It's
month.
perfect for guys girls allowed. I'm going
Well,
to North
women
Dakota,
go up there and make a ton of
aka
shit.
David Barton Jam.
Making shit ton of money going up there.
These guys are like, how about a gay state?
Gay state.
Every identity gets its own state.
What state do you think is going to get?
California. Well, I guess they're all going to want it, but gay, white, and then they're going to rename it David Barton Jam. And then they're going to turn the entire state into a giant locker room. There's going to be like 2 or 3 Bowflexes. There's a Bowflex in the weight room before Joe got into lifting and made the management company spend $30,000 on personal workout equipment.
I always thought it'd be funny if like your roommate goes out of town for the weekend, you just like he comes back and there's a Bowflex in the living room.
Well,
Like you
that
can't
happened.
literally do
Yeah,
anything.
there was Bowflex in the break room, and Joe went in there one time, and 2 of those like tiny Mexican guys were sharing.
I think those are all Guatemalan dudes.
Well, okay.
The ones that would like jack off on the computer.
The editorial.
Alright, they catch all.
Yeah, the large Mexican and large Guatemalan.
I did see at Prospect Park a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, they were sharing it like they were on like an
Yeah. Like they were acrobats.
yeah,
and
like
jump
they were
all over each
practicing
other and shit.
rowing back to Guatemala. Easy as how we will get on. I like the idea of like illegal immigrants that don't want to be here. They accidentally got on the wrong truck and like wound up in America.
Yeah, like when you fall asleep on the train.
They think they're still in Mexico. I know nobody speaks Spanish in this part of Mexico. We were laughing the other day about those guys. It's like, who's fucking these guys? Because they don't have sex, right?
They've always got like the same
who's fucking
little, like
the Home Depot parking lot guy.
they've always got the same like little portly, like meek,
4'9"
brown woman who like
Yeah,
they like dance like to fucking Tejano shit together at like restaurants and shit, and then they have like kids by the time they're like 23.
Oh, they have kids mad young.
Yeah. Nah, they've always got them. They're always way too shy to say anything around like any other people. They're always like, I just work with a lot of these dudes. They're always waiting outside, to
Their
go
wives?
off and do whatever the fuck they do after work. Those people have oddly like conservative lives. It's really fucking weird.
Yeah, they're all like Christian.
Yeah.
They're all like Catholic, like tiny Catholics.
There's
Yeah. Los Catolicitas.
yeah, that's the word in Spanish.
Catolicitas. Chiclets.
They don't have
Gammon away. Go
Work on
Yeah, chiclets.
very well.
Tiny
Let me.
Catholic. Tiny Mexican Catholic.
So they just have kids at 18 and then work for 40 years and then die.
Yeah, well, I think the idea is you work, you make money here, and then you fucking bring it back home.
Farewell, good. May you find your worth in
God
the
damn it.
waking world.
Are there wives here? There are wives who are back in Guatemala.
I don't know, because my Spanish sucks, so I'm getting half the support of these guys, but I'd imagine that they have
Gammon
wives
awaits.
here
Go.
and back home. Why would you
Very
not?
well. Let me.
Are other
That'd be cool.
people?
I used to work with 2 Peruvian guys who were like 16, both of them had children.
Farewell.
Yeah.
And they were like from America. They would just go visit Peru and they're like, yeah, you just go like common girls.
Yeah, it's legal here. You don't have to wear a condom.
Right. The only consequence is they have a picture in their wallet to show girls here. They're like, yeah, this is my son.
Yeah, it's my life, dude.
This is my son. Man, I knew what his name was, but
What happened was?
that's
What had
funny.
happened?
You know what's funny? It's funny that you asked me what his name was because, like, I swear to God, I was saying his name like hours ago.
What's up, Orza? Thank you for coming in to hang out and say hi. It's always nice to see you, man.
I'm gonna go to Wesso's Pretzels, and when I see you tomorrow, I'm gonna tell you what my son's name is.
Did you do the job thing? Yeah, I did the interview and I got a trial offer, so I got to go in today at 2 p.m. and I'm gonna work, I think, until about 12 o'clock or 2 a.m. in the morning. And it's gonna be a trial run where they show me how to do everything, and they said if it goes well, then they'll offer me a job most likely. So
He wears them, which is gonna say it's an insult, but in his African
I'd say things went alright,
the Waziri gets to wear all the women's clothes.
but it's a job that has like full benefits, like health, vision, dental, 401k. It pays over $40,000 a year once you get past the probationary period. It's a pretty good gig, from what it sounds like.
Oh yeah, well Jake is dressed like a Black Hawk ninja, like an Antifa.
Black Hawk Ninja. Wow, you got him, dude.
That's awesome. So you actually work today from 2 to 12? Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be coming home at 12 o'clock in the morning, or 2 in the morning, depending on how fucking busy it is, I guess. They just told me that the shift usually ends anywhere from 12 to 2 o'clock in the morning, at least the shift that I'm working.
I was just lining up these bangles for you, ma'am.
it's a tap
I
dance
just
type
get you
thing.
these bangles in this tiny little purse. We got the smallest little purse. It's the most expensive for you. Fat women, welcome. Come on in. Hi, ma'am. I see you're morbidly obese today. Can I help you find some bangles for your bad ribs? You need to fire this man. Well, actually, he's a slave, so there's no reason to fire him. That would actually be better if slavery still existed. Is you wouldn't have to if you were a slave, you wouldn't have to be a good customer service guy, right?
Well, yeah, my friend told me that.
It's not like it would be a burden. That's like an asset for the company,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, my friend told me that. Or Max was telling me the other day that.
Like, I feel like it would be easier to be a slave in Jimmy John's than a minimum wage employee.
Prospect of being able to leave is the worst part.
Yeah, I mean, working at Jimmy John's and having to deal with that, like, we have fun here, that kind of bullshit, you know? I would gladly sacrifice Jimmy John's if it meant that they just hit me every once in a while and I could curse and spit in food. Not have any,
That doesn't make any sense.
It makes plenty of sense.
Have you ever worked there?
Yep.
Yeah, it fucking sucks.
Jimmy John's sucks.
Why would it suck any less?
Wow. Fucking hate these assholes.
He fucking loves it there.
I had a coworker when I worked at Jimmy John's who, like, he had, like, he just kept alluding to this, like, really dark fucking thing that happened to him in the recent past. And he was, like, clearly, big, huge, tall, gay man. He was, like, and he was always talking about how he used to be until it happened, like, until someone decorator at the mall, and that was, like, his life was going great.
The thing that happened is he got sued by a Christian family for not making the cake for him.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah,
That's gonna happen. We're not far away from it. There's gonna be a gay baker that gets owned by some.
Yeah.
that's cool, dude. Yeah.
I also worked at
Hey Skyboy Cam, what's up, my motherfucking dude? I'm sorry I wasn't able to stream at all yesterday. Fucking my internet. Well, I did stream for like an hour yesterday, but that was it. Because my internet was out like all fucking day. Because of the storm. We got a big old storm. Knocked the internet out for like a whole day. Ow, you motherfucker, stop that shit. Damn it. I don't know why he didn't shove his hand up his ass.
Yeah, like
I
seriously.
get more blood vials if I kill him that way.
Okay. Well, folks, summer's over. It's fall weather now.
They're not blood vials, blood echoes. Don't hurt the piggy. I have to, man. He's got like 20 eyes on his fucking face. And I need blood echoes. I need to fucking shove my hand up the piggy's ass and rip his innards out. Eat them instead. I mean, I would if I could. I ain't gonna lie, dude. I love pork.
No, it doesn't. If you wear a jacket over
Especially smoked pork, pulled pork. That shit goes so hard.
Gammon away. Go.
No, you know what's
Very well. Let me.
You just describing Casey Jones.
Alright, we gotta level up 2 more times. And then we'll be ready to continue with the DLC.
We talked about it before, but I don't know if we've discussed this, Jake. My favorite thing about the Ninja Turtles is that, like, they're all from California, except for...
I'm trying to get my stats up so I can use a different weapon cam that I haven't used in the past before. I really want to try it out. Like, give it a legitimate shot and try it. So I'm leveling up on my souls right now. My soul level. Farming souls. What's the weapon like? It's basically a katana. And I am a huge katana fan in FromSoft games, but I've never used it in this one. So I really want to give it a shot. In this game, this is pretty much the only weapon I've ever actually used, is the great sword. So I want to try another weapon out for once. What better time to do it than when I'm live streaming?
Was killed by Shredder. So that's why Splinter is...
Well, when you're dying and old. What do you mean?
Splinter, the big rat.
Oh, what better... You're responding to me saying what better time to stream it or try it out than now. I see. I put it all together. I put the puzzle pieces together. Sorry, I'm kind of drunk. I'm trying to quit drinking, but I've been up since like 5 o'clock in the morning, and my first day at work at a new job is today at 2 o'clock, so I'm trying to make sure that I'll be able to get through the entire day without suffering alcohol withdrawal. No better time to live or old, and cut off after and.
Go. Very well. Let me.
Alright. Only one more time that we gotta level up and we'll be ready. Stupid YouTube. It's PS5, dude. It's not YouTube's fault. I think you missed it yesterday. Were you there for my IRL live stream at all? I did like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours IRL live stream yesterday, and it ended up getting the most views easily from any of my live streams. You did not see it? Oh, that's a shame, dude. It was a good live stream. We had like concurrently 10 people in chat at all times, like 10 people consistently talking and chatting. Fucking, I got like 140 views total on the live stream. Fucking, all the major busters were in there for like a long time. Like most of the busters were watching the fucking stream for the entirety of it. And I don't know, man. It was just a good time. I really enjoyed it. I rolled a blunt on stream. Maybe you can pivot to full-time streaming. Yeah, if I get enough followers and subscribers and stuff, I absolutely could make a full-time switch to streaming online, like Moist Critical or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Even though Moist Critical is like the most fucking famous game streamer there is. Besides, like, Ninja. Last thing I heard about Ninja is he got cancer, so I don't even know if he's still fucking alive anymore. Twitch GF with cat ear headphones. Yeah, I need to get, like, a face cam for my live streams. I think that's the only thing I'm really missing right now is a face camera. Ninja died from drug over... Are you serious? Like yesterday? Hold on. I know Cam is not one to like say some dumb shit like that just for a bit, so I'm gonna look this up. Ninja streamer. Oh, I am? Oh, you're just fucking around. I was gonna say, dude, I was like, there's no way. Like, I used to watch Ninja a little bit back in the day, and I know that motherfucker did not die from a goddamn drug overdose. That dude's like as straight arrowed as it gets. Dude, I remember when I was hella into Fortnite, dude, Ninja was like my idol for like 2 months. But looking back on it now, it's like, dude, Ninja's fucking whack. I got ya. You did get me. On the grind this morning. I'm sorry. I'm replying to a Snapchat from Mind. Me and my homie Mind be hella close and shit, always Snapchatting each other every day. Mind is probably legitimately my closest friend at the moment right now, even though I've never met them in person. Oh, Cam, I forgot to mention, I also assigned a ton of mods yesterday during my IRL stream. But if you were there, I would have assigned you mod, but I don't think I can do it right now from my PS5. I can only do it when I'm streaming from my phone. So, but the next time I do an IRL stream, if you're there, I will assign you a mod position. Okay? Does that sound good? Do we have a deal?
Gammon awaits you at the foot of the great tree. Go on, good hunter.
Damn, I got skipped. No, I assigned a good amount of mods yesterday. I modded Mind, Gizmo, Gallus, Herb. Who else? I think I added 2 more, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna see if I can look it up on my YouTube channel.
No, I don't interject anything. You cut me off constantly. I gave you plenty of opportunity. You constantly cut me off.
Where were you
and
with
then,
the
like,
riff on the pumpkin pie?
View channel.
Where was I on the pumpkin pie riff? No, because you moved on from pumpkin pie to this
More
idea
about
of
this
pumpkin
channel.
the daily affirmation.
Hi, Wiz. Yeah, I think I did mod him. I think I did give him a mod position.
It's okay to be a bitch, but don't be one. And then that was the slot. That was the 5 seconds. I had to interject. And because I didn't even know that's what I was expected of me. I tried to interject.
Holy shit. I'm trying to find if there's any way that I can fucking see who my mods are, but I'm not finding an option anywhere.
Strips the audio file of all silence from the individual tracks, so I can see who's contributing and who's interjecting.
Yeah.
And I have the raw data on you.
Yeah.
And I can compile statistics from it.
What's my data?
You legitimately only interrupt me.
That's not true at all.
90% of the time that you're speaking, it's while interrupting somebody. I can show you the file.
Between the two of us, you interrupt me 10 times more than I interrupt you.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to fucking
It's not even interruption.
remember who I think I did mod Wiz because he gave me $100, so I think that is the 5th mod, and then there was one other person too.
I love this. You're literally describing
Along
what
with
you
that,
do
I
again.
can't remember
What I
who
do
it
to
was
you.
though.
When have I
Fuck.
ever Literally never. I really have no idea.
Here, one second. I'm gonna check out my Google account.
Pumpkin pie. You know, it's the best pie. Probably right after New York cheesecake.
See if it
That's
tells
not
me.
pie.
Yeah.
Why? It doesn't have a pie crust. It's not
The
filled.
cheesecake absolutely has pie crust.
It's got a like a graham cracker base bottom.
Like a
But it's
pie.
not a pie. But it's not filled. A pie has a crust.
Damn, dude, there's no option to see who you have modded. Like, what the fuck?
Cheesecake is not a pie.
No, it's a fucking pie.
It's a cake
all
only in
cake.
name.
It's, all that shit, yeah. It's all over the place. Like when people say pizza pie, that's not a pie. It's a pizza.
Mm-hmm.
You fucking wop moron.
Yeah, I never call it.
Alright, Cam, I'm sorry. I don't think I can find out who the last people I modded was, the last two. I'm pretty sure one of the two was Wiz, indeed.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make pumpkin pie this year.
Let's go back to the
But I know I'm forgetting somebody.
We're on our third block.
I can't remember who the last one is.
We're getting through it. We have some leftovers. Do you see this thing about branded teachers?
I think it was, I think the last one was Joe Smith.
Teachers that have their
If
own
I believe
personal
so.
brand or whatever, and they get sponsorships.
I believe the last number 6 was Joe Smith. Wiz and Joe Smith.
Silicon Valley, it's all like just sanctimonious fucking retards.
If I can remember correctly.
Sexual harassment. Nerds that are sexually
Joseph
harassing
Myth.
each other. They're shitty
And then we'll have number 7 as soon as I do another IRL stream and Cam shows up. Because I'll honor my deal and immediately make you mod as soon as I see you pop up in the IRL stream. But I don't know, man. It might be a little bit. My first day at work at my new job is today, and it starts at fucking 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's gonna last all the way until like 12 o'clock in the morning to 2 o'clock in the morning, somewhere in between there. So I'm either gonna be up super duper late or I'm gonna be waking up super duper late. I don't really know yet, so I guess we'll find out. We'll see how physically rough of a job it is.
On the internet, it doesn't matter what he thinks about anything.
Yeah, it doesn't. It really
Those are
doesn't.
baby hours.
He's even in charge of hiring
What, 2
anybody.
o'clock in the afternoon till fucking
Shut up.
I don't know.
It doesn't fucking matter.
12 midnight to 2 in the morning? Those are not baby hours.
That's still going on.
I was a soup chef. I had to show up
How,
at work 6 in the morning.
way worse than we thought it was.
Well, it's easy once you have like a sleep schedule set up for it, but like my sleep schedule currently is I wake up at fucking show up at 3 in the morning, stay till 3 at night. Alright, now you're just fucking around, Cam. That can't be true. They can't legally do that to somebody. You can't work there for, what, 21 hours a day?
Single time it's like a headline. It's like, whoa,
That is true.
I think we may have something new, and then the body of
There's no way, bro. They're 20 to 21 hours a fucking day just serving soup.
Because it's like, it's all speculation from like elderly liberals who are like,
Who the fuck is buying soup at like 1 in the morning?
a beat that I don't normally hear, and I called a genius bomb immediately. I was haranguing the young, overweight black man or woman. I couldn't tell.
Oh yeah, I forgot. This is the sword. Anytime you have the sword in the two-handed form, the sword does damage to your health. but it does a shit ton of extra blood tinge damage. What's up, Summer? How the fuck is it going?
I was in Portland one time, and I was reading this dump.
I'm gonna check my Facebook Marketplace real fast. Oh shit, somebody hit me up about motherfucking my punching bag I just posted. He's offering me $50 and I was asking $60, so I think I'm gonna take it. I need money, bro. So I'll take $50 for my gay ass fucking punching bag that I never use. My Facebook Marketplace is saying beware of common scams using payment apps. Watch out for fake emails or requests to upgrade for your payment account. I just need to get this fucking punching bag sold fast because I need money, man. Like, hold on. I'm gonna check out this dude's Facebook account because I don't know why it's telling me to watch out for fucking fake accounts. Well, it says he has 1,300 friends. And I don't know, like it looks like he posts pretty regularly and shit, so I don't think that's a fake account. I'm pretty sure it's real. I think it does that every time you sell something, but yeah, people do be shiesty on there. Yeah, I just messaged them back. I just said, yeah, it's still available and sure, I can do $50. So, I gotta wait till he responds and hopefully I'll be available to fucking actually make the deal soon because this new job that I just started, well, I start today, its hours are kind of fucked. 10 to 12 hour shifts every day for 4 days a week. Well, I mean, I guess that gives me 3 off days to fucking figure out when I want to do the deal or potentially do the deal, so I guess it's not that bad.
Was it written on a toilet paper roll? Because that's what I think.
Yeah, you should wipe your ass.
Gotta hit this here dab cartridge.
That's the kind of guy that fucking gets his he does his own circumcision.
Congrats on the job. Oh, thank you, man.
And then somehow he goes to the doctor, and then he falls in love with the doctor that has to do the circumcisions. And he goes from doctor to doctor.
And then the book's called What Women Want. I fucking went to this in the book, there's like this guide to like, you can call this phone number and go visit this weird ass woman that lives in the woods and built this thing called a house. She died like a few months ago. Yeah. And she's like a dumbass.
The bitch clean the house. That's where I want to live. Make the bitch clean the house. Good Lord. Good Lord, I am horny. That's
Yes.
Black Howard catchphrase.
Oh man.
Thank the Lord.
You go to her house and she built this house in like the, fucking
Nice.
She would throw soap in the chimney and then turn on all these sprinklers and then like like flames come out and shit. So you're supposed to go see this weird woman's like a weird house and you talk to her and she's
You know I gotta pay rent.
Yeah, that's kind of fun.
It's called Factory. Song. Yeah, it's called. It's got a name like.
has tremendous respect for the Russian people.
Only the strong,
Only the
female.
powerless.
Strong wins, my dear wife. My beautiful wife.
Yeah, it's funny moments. It's funny moments for the Bible. So, yeah, please come to the show.
It seems like it was only a year ago that it was the last September 11th.
Yeah, it does feel that way.
Yeah.
It's funny how that works.
What's the play here?
What's the play? Do you think, what if they did the Freedom Tower the same way?
If they did it,
By plane.
hats off.
Yeah, that would be a fool me twice.
Yeah, it's our fault.
It would sort of be like Return of the Jedi, you know?
But they do the same thing, there's just a different...
That would be a
There's a
great
different
one of
Death
those,
Star.
like, those interconnected saga Star Wars one-offs, like
Yeah.
one, of just like the Death Star guy in between Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. It's like, what are the odds of blow up another Death Star? Please just give me the goddamn budget. I guarantee you, this one is going to be perfect. They're not gonna find a way into this Death Star.
Except for this one small weak point
Yeah.
that they can exploit, and I'm sure they'll never figure it
Rogue
out.
One was great. That was like the best Star Wars movie.
That was
Yeah,
the one...
Everybody
Okay.
dies. It's bleak. The girl's
Yeah, it
hot.
was cool. That guy,
The
Man
girl's
was in
hot.
it.
She's not like cute. She's hot in like a worn out, kind of
Yeah,
way.
she's like fights.
Yeah.
Fighter hot.
She thought she's like one of those girls who thought it'd be cool to get a bartending job at 30 or 23, and then it's like
Stuck there.
a decade. Yeah.
Smoking and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, why is that so fucking hot?
I'm on break. Yeah, one of those girls. Just Stephanie.
Coughing.
She's like, just the way she says, hey. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, no, I get it. My dad's racist.
Burned by stormtroopers. That was TGI Fridays.
Yeah. No, I know Blake.
Yeah, they all know Blake, man.
Oh, yeah, Stephanie, she's great.
Yeah, we bang.
Yeah, no, her dad blew up the Death Star, so that's pretty cool.
Nice.
Those daddy issues. His daddy killed by Darth Vader. Daddy issues.
You gotta panic, That's how you get them. He's in love with the stormtrooper and killed their dad.
I'm imagining a bunch of stormtroopers, and then one of them just doesn't have sleeves. That's the thing on their arm. It's coming out the bottom of his fucking helmet. Like psoriasis scars all over it.
No, this guy's here.
The true face of the blood worshiping beast purging healing church.
It's a fucking like a rag over the
But
shoulder.
that's not all.
Oh man, Billy!
You
Billy's
seek the
great.
secrets held by the nightmare in you.
Shotgun and beers and shit. Just wear the
Then here's
pants.
what you must do.
The white plastic pants.
Climb the astral clock tower and kill Maria.
I was trying to, I wanted to do a
She
segment on
hides the real secret.
Aunt Jemima. A lot of people haven't seen Aunt Jemima throughout history.
Kill Maria.
She used to be a lot more racist.
She does indeed hide the real secret. That motherfucker is not capping one bit.
Slowly reform them.
Yeah, they all kind of got better. Uncle Ben's is finally coming around. He's a real uncle now. He's not a shit. I was trying to Google it when I found this article about Aunt Jemima throughout history, and the first line, this is an article from 5 years ago, but it's mine. First line, David Pilgrim has spent decades collecting racist pictures, signs, and nicknames. Now he's sharing his collection with the world.
Is he supposed to be a hero in this story?
I don't know that he's a black guy until later on. It's a racism museum. Django's Garage. Folks,
I love this part, dude. It's back-to-back boss fights. This boss fight leads literally right into another one.
Yeah.
Do
You spank the
you do
bottom.
the spank or do you do the knife and like the twirl around the knife?
Sure.
I don't know.
Jerry Seinfeld is a Nazi.
What do you do?
That would be fun. Jerry Seinheim.
I love that Jerry Seinfeld's now like one of those like, I can't do colleges anymore because the safe spaces.
Yeah.
It's like, who's getting offended by your comedy?
Bullshit about
Who's offended with what he thinks? It's not just
I was trying to do a great bit about fax machines the other day.
You cut the coupon, but then it's already
Damn.
cut. What are you gonna do when you cut? How are you gonna cut it again? A water balloon? How about what?
This is hate speech.
Yeah. This is
On my campus.
No, wait.
I can't.
It's like
SJW.
Thought about it, but
It sucks so hard.
SJW.
actually, you know what? I am gonna do it.
Last time I checked, warriors were people who went to war. War's bad.
I'm gonna make that
You're
deal.
gonna be a good guy if you're going to war. They should be called social justice pacifists. Like Gandhi. Ever notice how that sounds like candy?
Yeah, it's true.
I like candy. Hey, where you going?
It's the safe spaces. They can't take my hardcore brand of outside of comedy.
How about the Safe Space Museum, huh?
Why is there two G's in the word? Join into one G. That's already a country. Just make it the same word. People know what you're talking about.
People from Niger.
Donald Trump's tweeting about it in his emails again.
Hell yeah.
Play the hits, baby.
Yeah, free bird,
You know what
dude.
the biggest campaign promise he made? He was gonna fucking hire a special prosecutor to
Lock
lock
her
her
up.
ass up. Do that shit, dude. I think that should be the panic button option for Trump. As soon as he sees this like Russian
Yep.
investigation,
He's throwing Hillary in jail.
fucking put her ass in jail.
Lock her up.
I would love that shit.
Lock her up.
Sentence her to death. You pardon, you know, you know what you do?
Pardon Hitler.
Secretly hire somebody to beat up Hillary Clinton in a parking lot. And then pardon them when they're...
It's like a Nancy Kerrigan style attack.
Yeah. I don't think Trump knows how to secretly do anything, though. He's gotta be the guy with the gold.
I would have the best graphics. I just want to...
Alright, now we're going to the best boss fight in the game.
Beat up Hillary Clinton in the parking garage, and it came off total success, complete success. Nobody had any ideas behind it, and I'm pardoning the man who did it. So I'm also pardoning myself, which I'm allowed to do. You can't stop me. I'm creating a pardon. I'm an executive order that says Chef Joe Arpaio is now president, and he's going to pardon me. Sort of a I scratch your back, you scratch your back sort of situation. Blade Runner HDR is coming out. It's exciting.
Forgot, I need to level up.
I'm gonna do a little bit of Surge and watch that movie.
Have you been to that museum in Astoria, the moving image?
No, I don't go to museum.
They have so you know how like all CGI used to be
Gamma,
models?
go.
Like Star Wars and
Very
stuff,
well,
it was like
let me-
Model.
Shut up.
CGI model. Look at me.
Shut up.
Coming down the runway.
So you want
have the
fuck
building.
C-3PO? That's what you're saying,
They
right?
have the building from Blade Runner,
Yeah.
from that opening sequence.
C3PO stand for.
C-3PO.
I see 3PO and I eat 3PO.
What up, Noah? We about to fight the coolest boss in the game, for real.
Retard T2.
No cap, brother.
Oh, man. You know, it's funny. You think that, like, after 28 years, I would already be through all of the Star Wars bits about the droids. But every year, I to get something new on those two little pieces of shit.
You had a little
And I was going on stage being like, who's excited to find out what that red arm's about? Oh boy, talk about a cliffhanger. Where did he get that red arm?
This is a gay robot.
Stupid shit.
Everybody else is so stupid.
To review, I want that Milwaukee
corpse
cordless miter saw.
should be
Somebody, I
left
posted
well
pictures
alone.
on that bookshelf I made for you in that room of
You
yours.
posted?
Yeah, I posted.
Where, on Instagram?
Yeah, I posted a progress.
Did people give you positive feedback?
You know what? I got a little bit of it, and I do
Oh, I
have a
know
couple
very
of
well
followers that are
how
like
the secrets beckon
know how to
closer
work
to
with
you.
general
wood.
contractors, and they didn't say
When
shitty
you're
job
honest
to me.
there,
Now I have to
will kill
understand
you
that most
now.
people aren't as mean-spirited as I am, so they're just humoring me. But
From your
I thought I
wild
did an okay job
curiosity.
on it. For having never done corner beat and mudding before on drywall, I thought
Ow.
Good, yeah.
came
I got
out okay. Somebody asked me if I had a 9 amp hour
Oh, great.
walking battery. Lighter saw comes with an extra one.
Goofed off that old blood. Who else had pulsating? Oh yeah, dude, I know what you're saying. That old blood speaks to me. Ow. Ow, you fucking bitch. Let me heal. Fuck. I'm trying to get this timing down. God damn. She's shooting me the fuck up.
Bakersfield, California. That's the cool thing in California.
Here we go, second phase. It's about to get wild, motherfuckers. Ow. And now she's going into the third phase. Now she gets real wild. Oh my god, I'm almost dead. Look at that, motherfuckers. First try. Tell me I'm not cracked as shit. That's one of the hardest bosses in the game, too.
Giving mustache rides, too.
Donnie is a much better actor.
He was in
Nice. That was sick.
Yes, he was.
Thank you, Foxy.
And Mark Wahlberg was in Mark and Mark.
I'm pretty happy with that. A first try Maria kill.
Here's what I'm like, oh, wow,
That's pretty nice.
what happened to the fucking launch? You know? What happened?
Gamino, go on. Very well. Let me.
Come on, that's like 90s.
Oh, the funky bunch? I don't even know. I know the New Kids on the Block, the rest of them are white guys.
Yeah.
New Kids on the Block were all like, all of that
The Funky
music,
Bunch
all
had
that
to be
music
white.
fucking sucks. It's all that shit is fucking garbage. It's like, those are raps for a rap
Farewell,
for
good
every-
hunter.
Eating rice crackers in my kitchen didn't take my eyes. Didn't take my eyes off. What?
Teachers are your dad.
Me cut off, so I can't read what it says after that.
Yeah.
You know, when like rap was just,
Unfortunately.
like,
Girl, I wanna take you on a date to the mall where we can get
Oh.
together.
Oh, the screen? Yeah, dude. That fight is an action-packed fight, dude. I love that boss fight. It's so much fun. It was such a good run at that boss. Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, I felt pretty good. I feel in tune. This weapon, this new weapon I literally just started using, I like it a lot. It's a katana. But well, it's called the Shikage, but it's a katana, and you can two-hand it, and fucking, it does give you damage if you two-hand it, but it does extra blood damage alongside fucking the two-handed extra damage on its own. But that fight is definitely a hunter style fight, so that's why I didn't two-hand it. I just went ahead and used the one-hand weapon and gun combo. Yep, like the Souls katanas, yes sir. I'm a big katana man. I love katanas. And any Souls game that allows you to, my go-to weapon is always the dual-wield katanas. Now we're about to use the gun well. Oh, thank you. Yeah, parrying her is challenging at times because she's so fast. In her first phase, yeah, I was gonna say I didn't really use the gun in the second or third phase. I just mostly dodged, but yeah, man, thank you. I appreciate your compliments. It makes me feel good.
As I like to call it, close the homeless guy.
Yeah, that seems sensible. Now we're about to see the real fucking secret of the DLC. We're about to find out the true shit that happened in the... Oh, god damn it. Why did I go to the... I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, not even about the show, about some bullshit.
Sure. Yeah, it was,
He's kind of annoying.
I think it's cool to have a show. Well, it's not about porn yet.
Being annoying. I'm annoying.
It's all about pimps.
That's true.
I think it's cool to be annoying.
Wait, can we talk about pimps for a second?
Shut up. That's the end of the episode.
I have a question. No. I have a question. Why are pimps also like sort of dandy men? You know what I mean?
Alright, I'll probably play for another like 20-ish minutes. But then after that, I think I'm gonna go ahead and take a nap because I have a 10-hour work day ahead of me today. And I want to make sure I'm well rested, you know what I'm saying? Make sure I'm not falling asleep halfway through. I gotta go into work at 2 p.m. Alright, this is arguably the hardest part of the entire game, so... Ow, you motherfucking asshole, I wasn't ready yet. Yep, get some sleeps. I appreciate that, Foxy. I hate these motherfuckers so much. I'm dead. I should have been more prepared. It's kind of my fault.
This guy's always like, they just talk and you're just like, and then my dad, you know, when he walked out on my mom, and you're like, well, you just met like fucking 3 minutes ago.
Those guys are always also bicycle punks.
Yeah, and it's just one big holding back bro. They're not actually trying to fight it. They're fighting against people.
That's crazy. They're such strongies. Yeah, dude, those motherfuckers are arguably the hardest enemies in the game. And in order to get this weapon, I have to fight 2 of them at the same time and beat them. Ow.
It's really freaky, you know, that there's cities with like
So brutal. Yeah, dude, these games don't fuck around, dude. They really challenge and test you to see what you're capable of. Yeah, that's a fucking a regular enemy in the game.
porcelain statue of Chairman Mouse playing the saxophone. Cool. Yeah.
Once I get that guy to half health, there's a second one that drops down, and then you have to fight them at the same time. It's not fun. It really sucks. I hate this part. It's hard as shit. This is arguably harder than any boss fight in the game. I'm already fucking dead. Wow. I hit him once. And that motherfucker just tore me up with a 3-hit combo.
Is it like his name is Jay the Kiss? Yeah. Oh, that's pretty cool, man. It's Jodicus. I'm Jay, and I'm the Kiss. Yeah, that's funny, Adam. It's Jodicus. It's J-A. No, I mean, that is funny. You're right, I think. You're right in that.
But there is a way to cheese this fight. And I do intend to use it, because if you don't do it, it's legitimately the hardest part of the game.
Yeah, say it. No, I'm not gonna say it. Why? You said it before.
I only say it when I'm in a car with all white people and the windows are all the way up.
I only say it when I have a cold and I'm trying to say dear. That's the only time. Will you say the end switch to these? Try. Hit your nose and then say.
Ow! Holy shit, look how much damage that does. Wow. I honestly might just skip this part. There's no reason to do it, because I'm not going to use the weapon that I end up getting for this.
It's just you by yourself.
Just for your own personal amusement.
Yeah, that's silly. Yeah, I think I might just pass this part up and try to move on to... Well, I don't know, dude. Fuck, man. I really want to beat that part. But at the same time, like, I already fucking upgraded this weapon to use it, and I intended to use it for the rest of the game. Skip it? Alright, yeah. That seems like the sensible thing to do, because I know I'm not going to use that weapon. I don't have the upgrade materials for it. Look at all these fucking enemies, dude. I'm dead. Nice. That's so... And there's a shark there, too. I also forgot about that. But yeah, there's one of those guys here, too. So I have to deal with that asshole alongside all these fucking dumb fish-looking motherfuckers.
That shit's Goya. Yeah. Now, as I was saying, adobo seasoning is ocean. I thought it was really interrupted. I was in the Greek Orthodox Youth of America. We did basketball.
Alright, I guess I gotta fucking take him out.
Short shorts.
You know what? Fuck that. I ain't doing that shit. That's gay. I'm just gonna run past him. I don't think I played the DLC yet. Dude, you're missing out, Foxy. DLC of Bloodborne is the best part. These areas are crazy. Yeah, dude. There's something else. But the DLC bosses in Bloodborne are fucking awesome, dude. Some of the best bosses in the entire game. Actually, almost all of them, I would argue, are the best bosses in the game. Come on, get in there, get in there. Yeah, Maria Clock Tower looks sick. Yeah, dude, that's one of my, that probably is my favorite boss fight in this game, for real. Look at this dude, bro. Look how aggressive these motherfuckers are. This dude can't even get in here, and look how many times he's attacking still. Oh yeah, that's right, asshole. You better fucking walk away. Ain't nobody gonna fight yo ass, cause you're way too hard. Yeah, we're almost to the final boss though. There's only one more boss left in the DLC to fight. Only one more, and it's the hardest boss in the entire game, arguably. It's fucking hard as shit, so. Oh yeah, and then I gotta fight this asshole. I forgot about this part too. This guy rings a bell and then he shows up out of nowhere and you gotta fight him.
It sounds like somebody.
Ow. Look at that. That was a perfect time parry. Blade armbands. Honestly, I think I might go back to the fucking lamp and just end the stream here. I feel like I need to fucking get my ass to sleep so I can make sure that I'm not fucking... Well done. Thank you, Fox. But I need to make sure that I'm not gonna fall asleep during my first day of work today. You know what I'm saying? I really just want to make sure that I'm able to get through the entire day without feeling like I'm gonna pass out on my feet, so... I woke up at like 5. So... Thank everybody for watching the stream. Thank y'all for hanging out and shit. Have good naps. Thank you, Foxy. Thank you for hanging out and saying hi and spending some time with me, man. I appreciate it. So, I'll talk to you guys later. You never know, man. If I come home from work, I might even feel like doing some late night streaming, so keep your eyes peeled, fellers.